Hello, Bel Affaire family. Today, my cousin is going to teach me how she makes her legume. I have my own way of making my own, but I wanted to see exactly how she makes hers. So if you'd like to see how this mouth-watering legume is made, please stay tuned. Alright, so today we're going to learn one of the traditional dishes that is legume. You will need your string beans. We already cut ours up and washed them. You need Epis blended. You need butter, marinated meat. If you don't want to use meat, you can do without the meat. We also have frozen chopped spinach, fresh spinach. We have carrots that we're going to chop up. Our cabbage that we have already cut up and rinsed it. Tomatoes, Chayote. We have papaya. This is a jalapeno pepper. We just took some of it just for some spice. Sweet peppers. We have more spicy peppers that we went ahead and put cloves in so we don't lose the cloves in the legume. We have parsley here as well as thyme. We've tied these up so that they don't get lost in the legume as well. And then you have your oil. We also have conch, seasoning. You'll need 1 Maggie Cube as well as tomato paste. Alright, so stay tuned to see how we put this wonderful dish together. Okay, you all, so once we finished chopping up our cabbage, it was just half a cabbage. It came out to this amount. So now we're going to put all of it into the pot. We've put our cabbage into the pot. We're going to add our Chayote. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but you guys, this is militon, okay? You put the militon inside of here. The papaya, we add that in. And then from there, we are going to add water just about a little bit below the rim and allow this to boil down. This will not be as full as you see this. Everything will boil down. It will reduce. Okay, so now we're putting those ingredients on the stove. We have put our heat to medium to high heat. As you all can see here, this is the pot. I want you to see the size of the pot. And this is how much water we have in there. The water is a little bit under the rim. And like I said, this will reduce down and it will basically make its own. Once it's steaming, it'll create its own water. One thing I forgot to mention, you all, will allow this to boil down for 25 to 30 minutes just until everything gets tender. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and start with our meat. We have our stove on medium to high, and we're going to add in the meat into the pan or the pot. Now we're going to add in our tomatoes. We did about 5 tomatoes. And these are the, if I'm not mistaken, the Roma tomatoes. As you all can see here, with the tomatoes, we took out all of the seeds and just cut them into fourths. Alright, now we're going to get all of our spinach. We used 2 bags of spinach. We're going to add the spinach on top of the tomatoes. Now that we've added our fresh spinach, we're going to go ahead and add in the frozen spinach. What we did is we took it out of the pack. We rinsed it off and strained it, and we're just going to add it on one side. The last thing we're going to add in for now is our carrots. We put it on the very top so that they do not cook down too much and get too soft. And from there, you go ahead and you cover up your pot. Allow it to cook down for about 30 minutes or until everything is very nice and tender. We'll be back. Okay, you all, so we are cleaning up our crab so that we can add it into the legume. Here we're just going in and removing all the parts that are considered not good to put in the crab. You see on the back part, you remove that, and then you scrape up anything that may be underneath that. Just watch along and you all will be able to see what you should take off of the crab. Okay, so once you have removed all of the parts from the crab that shouldn't be on it, you're going to pour in some sour orange as well as some lemon and some vinegar. And this is just to remove all of the odor and to really get in and clean everything off of the crabs. These will be added into the legume very last. Okay, y'all, so you allow all of the juices to spread evenly on the crab. And it's really just to remove that odor, that fishy odor that they have on them. You don't let it sit in this for too long so that it doesn't absorb the taste of the lemon, the sour orange, and the vinegar. You want the crabs still to have a good taste to it. So you're just really trying to get rid of that odor. Okay, you guys, so we went ahead and rinsed off the crab. We're just taking it off. We only let that sit for like 3 to 4 minutes on it. And we're just going to rinse it off, drain all the water out, and put that to the side for later. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of all-purpose seasoning to the crab as well as garlic powder and just allow that to sit until the end, like I said, and we're going to add the crab in later. Okay, the carrots are cooked down enough. We're removing them and allowing the greens to continue to cook down. Okay, you all, so after we removed the carrots, we went ahead and just gave this a really good stirring, and we added some of the vegetable oil in here. And what we're going to do is continue allowing this to cook down. Okay, so after adding the oil, we added our conch or lumpy. Now we're going to add some butter as well. Well, that was the Haitian butter, and we're also going to add some country crock butter and a little bit of tomato paste. And from there, you just stir it in. Alright, now we're going to add our spicy peppers as well as our thyme and parsley. And we're going to put over the top the green beans. Okay, now we have crushed up our Maggie Cube and we're adding it in. Once you've crushed your Maggie Cube, you just want to put your peppers, your sweet peppers, over the top. Give it a stir. And after you've stirred it, you're going to allow it to cook down some more. Okay, so now you all want to go ahead and just add your crabs in. And once you've added your crab, again, you want to give it a stir. Then you're going to cover up your pot. And let it continue to cook down. Okay, now you all want to go ahead, once your cabbage, your militon, and your papaya has cooked down, you're going to strain it out and you're going to put them into a pot or a big bowl so that we can mash them up. Okay, you all, we're going to use a mash pilon and we're going to mash everything until we get it mashed really well. We'll come back after we finish mashing. Okay, you all, so we didn't add salt when we were boiling these down, so we're just gonna add a pinch of salt and continue to mash the salt into all of the vegetables. Mashing, we strained what we mashed so that it doesn't take as long to cook or finish cooking. We added it to the other mixture, and then we're going to stir it all in together and allow it to continue cooking down. Okay, you all, this is what it looks like at the end. We added the carrots just now, so it was our very last step. As you can see, there's not very much water left in here. So if you want, you can go ahead and turn off your stove or allow it to continue cooking. But this is ready to eat. There you have it, Haitian legume. Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching our video.
Share with your family and friends, and